without fear. Savannah News, we are the best. It's my choice, it's your choice. Nobody Savannah News, we are the best. One more time, my brother, we are the best. My sister, Savannah News, we are the best. Regular movie, true life story. Savannah News, we are the best. One more time, my brother, we are the best. My sister, Savannah News, we are the best. Canada, Toronto, are you ready for your convention? Savannah News, we are the best. SSN TV, for your information. Listen, Savannah News, we are the best. Savannah News, we are the best. Present Jimmy Adekunle. Listen.
Yes, so listen. Today is Tuesday morning from here in Toronto, Canada. 28th of June 2022. I'm coming to you live as usual. We'll be having a guest also on this platform, on this studio, to discuss some pertinent issues in Nigerian polity. And having said that, we'll quickly move on to the business of the day, that is newspapers of today. The Punch. Supreme Court crisis. NBA wants ex-CJN probed. Ariwola sworn in. Workers demand autonomy. I think you have to go more into that details of that story, where even the Senate is trying to look into the Supreme Court judges issue, and let us see if we get the full story to hear from that end, from what the National Assembly is trying to look into on that issue of the CJN sudden resignation. On Tuesday, the Senate determined that the investigation into the corruption accusation brought against Justice Ibrahim Tanko Muhammad, the former Chief Justice of Nigeria, will continue. The Red Chamber Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters Chairman Senator Okpeyemi Bamidele made a motion that was followed by Red Chamber's resolution. So there was the issues that there is a corruption allegation against the CJN that made him to resign. You see here now, 14 Supreme Court judges have accused 14 Supreme Court justices have accused the CJN Tanko of severe misconduct and corruption. 14. Following allegation of impropriety and corruption from at least 14 other Supreme Court judges, Chief Justice Tanko Muhammad announced his resignation. According to the four Supreme Court sources who spoke with media on Monday morning, Mr. Muhammad's resignation will be effective immediately. Last week, a protest by Supreme Court justices, imagine, a protest by Supreme Court justices against Mr. Tanko was published in a series of pieces in the People's Gazette, accusing him of corruption, misbehavior, and disregard for the welfare of his employees. Court observers view the unusual allegation as historically explosive and cautioned that it could damage the court's reputation. In his response to the justices, Mr. Tanko cleared himself of any misconduct while accused them of dancing in the marketplace with unclothed. So now he accused them and he resigned. So there's even corruption charges hanging on the neck of the CJN. This is terrible. This is so terrible. This is so terrible. Well, we are still on the same issue of we're still on the same issue on this same issue here. You can still imagine that. So we're still on the back to the papers this morning again now. There's another news again making headlines in the newspaper today is the issue of a native doctor. I mean, the native doctor's attire. The court declined hearing lawyers' case. Let us see how it goes. The court the court declines hearing the case of that lawyer. I'm trying to bring up the issue here. That's why
let me take the date.
I'm trying to bring the issue to the where the lawyer was denied being listened to, because it was being argued by other colleague of his. Let us bring this true story now. Justice Tijani Ringim of the Federal High Court in Lagos on Monday refused to hear two cases of a human rights lawyer, Malcolm Omiorobo, who adorned himself in a lawyer gown with native doctors' attires to court. I will, at this junction, I think I will bring the video that happened in the court.
As the court please, I am an army corps. I'm interested in the manner my learned friend and co-chief has appeared in this court. I refer my lord to Order 45 and Order 55 of the rules. He cannot appear like this. My lord should imagine if all of us wear this thing, the wigs on our, feathers on our wigs, and appear in court. How would the court look like? So my lord, as an army corps, I am saying that my learned friend cannot appear in court like this because the rules that governs practice as lawyers is sui generis, and this position does not in any way contradict the Constitution. I'm ready to come back to this court.
Keep your gunpowder dry.
I'm ready to come back to this court and also file a lawsuit. As the court, please.
My lord, they will be guided.
You can equally address the court whether the recent decision is that of the Supreme Court. And the task even maybe with attires learners from where, not the learner. So you can as well address the court whether it still applies.
My lord, very well, my lord. We are armed with authorities, my lord. They will be guided, my lord.
My lord, sir, if I may.
Let's take a date now and come back.
My lord, sir, if I may be a friend of the court, amicus curiae, I think another issue that should be actually be determined is whether he can even address the court as in this attire. He should get a lawyer on the next adjourned day to speak on his behalf.
I will not. That would be a violation of my
whether he
fundamental
can
right.
even address the
Don't
court.
tell me that. I'm called to
I'm
bar.
not talking to you, I'm talking to the court.
Don't tell me that.
Yes, whether he can even, whether he can.
You are not in the matter.
Nothing matter. whether he can, we are all stakeholders in
Come
this.
on that day and come and
Whether
address
he
the
can
court.
even
Bring your
address
authority.
the court.
Counsel, I gave you protection.
As the court pleases.
Protected that because
Sit down, let me take the date. You can
It's
address
the
the
court
court.
that will tell me to sit down, not you.
You are interjecting.
As the court pleases, and I am an army force. I'm interested in the manner my learned friend and co-chief has appeared in this court.
Yes, I think you have all seen the drama that took place in the court today, where the judge refused hearing of the case of that lawyer because he wore a native doctor's attire, which is his own belief, and this was due to the Supreme Court judgment on wearing of hijab to schools, and the guy felt if you can give permission, if the rulings of wearing an hijab to schools which means that with your faith you can wear anything that goes with your faith to any place, either place of worship, either school or even the court, and that was exactly what he did. But the other lawyer that is having case with objected to his appearance, and the court declines the hearing of this case. Let us see how far this issue will go, because the guy has his own precedence from the Supreme Court judgment on the hijab to back up his case by appearing in a native attire. From that now, we now move to equitable. Federal government probes organ donors' data privacy breach. You can get that to the Punch. 2 headers arrested for killing Lagos residents over crushed cow. Imagine you kill a human being because of a cow. 2 headers arrested for killing Lagos residents over crushed cow. Because of cow, you kill a human being. I've known that for a long time, that the Fulani value their cows more than the human being. I mean, these people are just nothing but animals. Uzodiman's advisor resigns, demands 77 million naira office running cost refund. Federal government rake in over 2 trillion from marginal oil field sale. Over 2 trillion. But where is the money going to? This is one of the big questions. MBBF names 12-man Dick Tiger squad for FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Our basketball team in Nigeria. I think they are doing very good and we wish them the best. Court grants Mbatu Rivers Rep Dagogo bail after 62 days, after 2 months in custody. Tem appreciates Asha Tiwa Savage orders after bet win. This also is breaking. Court dismisses fresh bail application for Nnamdi Kanu. How bipolar disorder, rumored domestic violence, marred Chacha aka Fanny's marriage. You get that full story in the Punch of today. Fuel tanker explosion kills 3 in Kogi. Just in, bandits adopt Zamfara Nolgate chairman's pregnant wife. Osun DPO accused of brutalizing woman queried, victim missing. Lagos developers defraud 70 house seekers, victims faint. Policemen allegedly killed driver motorboy in Ogun. Duty hike. Forex take Tokumbo cars out of Nigerians rich. Fuel subsidy, refinery rehabilitation gulfed 1.3 trillion in 5 months. NNPC. They have spent to rehabilitate a refinery with 1.3 trillion naira. I can't understand. In 5 months, and they are still yet not producing PMS in Nigeria, and they have spent 1.3 trillion. That is coming from NNPC. That is just a place. That is just an organization that they use in killing this country, siphoning the money of this country, diverting the money of this country. Tinubu's men woo parties without presidential candidates' orders. This another one for us, for one of our own, Anthony Joshua, looking deadly ahead of Uskit's rematch. Remember that Uskit defeated him the last time. Now they say he's looking seriously deadly. Ahead of that, we wish him the best on his next challenge. Having said that, now we will have to go straight to see our guest for this morning. He is a politician, and he's a social commentator as well. We are bringing some issues of polity, so for him to throw more light on it for our audience delight. Seems we're having issue with our.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm coming. I think we have an issue with our. Okay. Yeah, good morning, Prince Dakbo. How are you today, Adeshina?
I'm doing very great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you are live on Savannah News Television from our Toronto studio this morning. How is Akure? I guess you're in Akure, right?
Yes, I'm presently in Akure.
Okay. Once again, we thank you for your gesture during the APC convention in Abuja. You are able to give us the live situation report. Thank you for that from Savannah News Television.
Mr. Moderator, thank you, Mr. Moderator.
Yes, we know you are one of the Tinubu's fans. You are one of the chieftain of APC you are one of the chieftain of APC in Ondo State, and also a foot soldier of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Are you there?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm with you. Yes, I'm with you. Mumbo.
Yeah, I said you are one of the loyalists of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and you went to Abuja. He emerged. You people voted for him. He emerged as the kind of the party. But there is another hurdle going on now. They're talking about his certificate. there's this accusation coming from the other opposition, talking about the certificate, and the Chicago certificate is out from the institution, issued yesterday from the institution. Understand, to whom it may concern, and we are sure it's concerning the opposition, the Atiku campaign team, OB campaign team. That is what that is to whom it may concern. It concerns them, so that they will know that this man finished from university. But they are still raising the issue of primary school and secondary school. What is your take on this, Prince Dakpo?
Well, thank you, Mr. Moderator. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here. I think it's important. It is very, very important for us to state it very clearly that those peddling that falsehood that the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, doesn't have a certificate, agents of the devil. They have sold their mind to the devil, because I don't know somebody that has been he has run private practice, he has worked with international organizations like ExxonMobil. If somebody of that caliber that can serve as a chief accountant of such internationally recognized, reputable organization can give such huge assignment to a personality as a chief accountant, and somebody somewhere is saying that that person doesn't have a certificate, then I think we need to examine such personality. Maybe the person needs to visit a psychiatrist or something. So if you claim that somebody who has been a chief accountant of ExxonMobil doesn't have a certificate, it's a joke taken too far. If you claim that somebody that has served as senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria doesn't have a certificate, it's a joke taken too far. Is this that has served as the executive governor of Lagos State? Lagos State happens to be the economic hub of Africa, not just Nigeria. Africa, not even sub-Saharan Africa, Africa. So somebody that happens to be the architect of the modern Lagos, and you come here now for him to contest, it's not the first time that he will be contesting. You said he doesn't have a certificate. That is a joke that is taken so far. Just it's time that the opposition are deeply of its rising popularity, the opposition are deeply of its rising acceptance, the opposition are deeply of the fact that people fell in love with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Thank you. But what you are seeing now is from there is this wave moving now in Nigeria. They call it obedient. That is carved out from the candidate of the Labour Party. You know, Peter Obi. Everywhere now you see obedient. I saw some video trending where they are rushing to go and collect their PVC, especially the youths. Are you not seeing this as a huge challenge to your camp of the APC?
Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. As regards the issue of the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, we get to see people shouting obedient on social media. First of all, I want you to understand the fact that elections are not won on social media. People just air their opinion on social media. Majority of Nigerians, we have just less than 30% of them as active users of the social media. So what about the other 70%? Where are they? When you are looking at the opinions of the social media, there you see supporters of the candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You see supporters of the candidate of the NNPP, Rafi Musa Monkoso. You see supporters of even the public one occupying the social media space, but the original voters are too. But nobody should take somebody like Peter Obi seriously. Peter Obi has shown severally that he's unserious and is unfit to serve in any office.
How do you mean?
Higher than that of the government.
How do you mean?
Peter Obi came on board. He told us that he has just a wristwatch, that he has been wearing a wristwatch for 17 years. Somebody who has served as governor for 8 years. He told us right there that he has just 2 pairs of shoes on a national TV. Then you will see that Peter Obi is a guester, just like those his faceless supporters on the social media. So Peter Obi is just a guester. Somebody who is a governor, you will know that naturally, the state is going to take very good care of them. It is a normal thing. It is done everywhere, all over the world. When you are a public servant, the office will take care of your needs. So somebody who came here to lie to us that he has been wearing a wristwatch for 17 years, somebody who told us he had just 2 pairs of shoes, you should not know that take a toll on him. The candidate of a party that doesn't have a councillor, the candidate of a party that doesn't have a local government chairman, the candidate of the party that doesn't have an House of Representative, an House of Assembly member, House of Rep member, even now the senator, they don't have any sitting governor. Even the position of their party, as it stands today, 2 people are laying claim to the office of the chairman of this party. Then you can see that people that are projecting the Labour Party are mere jesters. You will see that they are unserious and they are just playing to the gallery. Maybe they want to use it as a form of negotiation or as a form of gaining attention. So we shouldn't take such people serious. Peter Obi, again, is from Anambra State. As we speak today, what is the input of Peter Obi in his all over the world, 5 days of the week should be taken so seriously. You should be at your working place. You should do things that will enhance the economic progress of your state. As we speak today, yesterday is Monday, today is Tuesday, no movement in Anambra State. And as we speak, the governor of Anambra State, where Peter Obi comes from, the state is being governed by APGA, All Progressive Grand Alliance. And you will see that the governor of the state, the former CBN governor, Charles Soludo, just said it just yesterday that people that are running around with Peter Obi are mere jesters. They have nowhere to go in Anambra State. So when even a presidential candidate doesn't, you cannot beat your chest, you are not even confident of your own state, then where will you got the support from? So you just see that they are going to fizzle away, and nobody's going to hear it. But
yes, please, Dakmo. I know you will do justice to this. But there's this hype going on in Lagos that Lagosians, some of the Igbos, they were saying Lagos is not good, Lagos is dirty and whatever. And they are the one shouting there in Lagos that is obedient in Lagos. And these are the people that have been in Lagos for a long time. Some of them are even born there by their parents went to Lagos and they have been accommodated. So what do you have to say about this?
Yes, as regards the Igbos in Lagos State, I want you to understand, Mr. Moderator, that in every 12 there will always be a Judas. Because of the fact that we have a Judas amongst the 12 disciples of Jesus Christ doesn't mean the whole of the 12 are bad. So we have those people that were not appreciative of the fact that the candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was able to provide an enabling environment for the Southeasterners to thrive in Lagos State. They left a village to a city. Majority of them, when you see them today, Southeasterners, you see them on the road, they are going to the town. When you ask them where are they going, they will tell you they are going to their village. They left their village to the city. That city, somebody made them thrive in their business, made them become multimillionaires and billionaires in a land that they doesn't even have any right over, because by virtue of originship, they don't even have the right of claim to Lagos State. It's a southwestern state. For somebody that is tribalized, somebody that felt an ordinary Nigerian anywhere across the country, gave them the right to thrive, gave them the right to run their legitimate business. And today, they are making it big. So if some of them, if few of them are not appreciative, we leave them to go. But I want to assure you that the majority of them who are South Lagos, more than 85% of them will appreciate the good work of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and they're going to give it their vote en masse. Because you will see people like Akabweze, he's a former commissioner in Lagos. You see a lot of them. You see Hausa people, you see Igbos, you see Middle Belt people, you see all of them. They are in the corridors of power in Lagos State. That shows the foundation of what Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has input in Lagos. There's a program that he initiated, Spelling Bee program. The administration of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the governor, started a program where we have students across Lagos State. They are going into spelling competition. The first winner of that Lagos State sponsored him. He gained admission into Obafemi University, and he read mechanical engineering. As we speak today, the guy is working with Ohando Oil and Gas. That conglomerate belongs to an ally of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So it shows the kind of person is a tribalized Nigerian, because not somebody that will be the one who few of a lot of things that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done in Lagos State. So I want to know, and I believe, and I can assure you that majority of the Igbos in Lagos State will appreciate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu with their votes come February 2022.
Thank you very much, Prince Dakpo Adesina, for your kind gesture this morning with Savannah News Television. Quickly, your parting words for your party members and Nigerians as a whole on the next coming election. Your parting words in just 1 minute.
Yeah, I want to appreciate the sincerity of Nigerians across the world. I want to appreciate them. I was standing always behind the truth, and the issues as regards the certification of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu shows that majority of Nigerians are solid behind it. I want to appreciate them across the world. We see them in US, in Canada, Australia, UK. All of them, they are coming up, lending their voice in support of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because we believe in fairness, because Nigerians believe in equity and justice. time for you to go get it so that you will be able to cast your vote. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Prince Dakmo, for your time this morning. Have a lovely working week. Thank you very much from Savannah News Television.
God bless you. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we just finished with Prince Dakmo Adesina, and I'm sure you can see that he made justice to the question put across to him. The issue is said that the obedient whatever Buhari will fizzle away, and he made a point. He said you are a presidential candidate, even your own home state is not your support, because Professor Soludo came out and said Peter Obi is a jester, and that is his home state. And also he made a point, a very germane point. He said, where is the structure? There is no assembly member, there is no councillor, there is no rep member, there is no senate. Where are you coming to? Where are you coming from? Politics is not one on social media, according to him. And if you have to be structured, you have to be structured. We have 774 local governments in Nigeria. How many local governments are Labour Party present? You don't have a councillor to converse for you. You don't have an assembly member to converse for you. You don't have a governor. You don't have a House of Rep. You don't have Senate. My dear brothers and sisters, politics is not one that way. There must be a structure on ground. There must be a structure. You must be represented. It's not the issue of shouting Buhari, shouting everywhere. Is this? Go and get up. It's not issue. What is the quantum of people that are collecting PVC? Is it the crowd you are seeing in Alaba market? Or is it the crowd you are seeing in Area market? These are not the people that are going to make the difference of the vote we're talking about. You have to have a structure first in place. Without structure, politically during election, you are doomed. That is just the truth. It's like sharing national cake all over, and who is there for you to take your own share? It is for you. That will say, no, this one is too small, this one is my share, this one is the correct share for me. Who are those people that are there in all those various wards, units for you? It's not an easy task. Structure makes a party. A party without structure is just like a tree without a taproot. And according to that book, Prince Adesina, he said they will fizzle away. In the matter of fact, with our findings and whatever, the only close rival we are having is the PDP, if they put us in order. As I said earlier, we are not partisan here. We take it the way it is, because we are still going to bring somebody from the Labour Party to this forum. We bring somebody from the PDP to this forum. But it's commonsensical that without structure, you cannot win an election in Nigeria. Good morning. Having said that this morning, I think we have come to the end of today's program on this platform. And as we said earlier, always be cautious of your environment. Be security conscious in Nigeria. Wherever you are going to, let one or two people knows about your movement. And whoever you are going to visit, make sure you inform one or two people about your visit or your whereabouts at any particular point in time, so that in case you are not seen, there will be somebody that they can ask about you. Good morning.
YouTube and Twitter at Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are focused to deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. Things a positive change to us and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekonde Oluchimbi Jacob. Savannah News TV. Gremileke, I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah. Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.